Okay, the question will come to you. Cameras are right at the back. Good. We'll kick off with Dave from the Guardian.
What's your feeling about that?
We're frustrated not to win the game, but with everything that we did, especially in the first half, it's 43, 44 minutes. The dominance, how we dominated every aspect of the game, full control. We lacked a little bit in the last 15, 20 minutes for that shot to have more purpose, more direction, the last pass, the last action. But the game is clearly for us and going in the direction that we wanted. Unfortunately, one long ball, we don't manage that ball well. We give it away, we create a foul in a really dangerous area when you have to rely on them not taking advantage of the individual quality. And that's a really bad bet against Manchester United. They capitalized on that. And in the second half, we tried to generate the momentum. We scored the goal. And when my feeling was that they were very struggling because they could not get out, and I didn't feel that they had the legs to do that, we opened the door for them to maybe win the game because we gave some very unusual balls away and very basic things done really poorly. And even though we had 3 big chances, the reality is that David saved us, and at the end, in the last chance, we could have lost the game.
You're obviously chasing down the title, and you've dropped points in 3 consecutive games, which, bearing in mind the standards you've set the last couple of seasons, is most out of keeping. How frustrating is that, and what do you put that down?
Today, the efficiency we have in the last 20 minutes, it wasn't good enough. We know that because for big parts of a lot of things that the game demands to come to Old Trafford, and what we did, superb. But at the end, you have to capitalize on that when the team is so dominant and much better than the position. And today we didn't. And then you have to overturn a result, which we know how difficult it is to do that here. And you have to expose yourself a little bit more because you have to take more risk as well. And then the game, as I said before, could have gone the other way in the last few minutes.
Can I ask you about the free kick? Because is there an issue with the length of how far back the wall was, and then also David's positioning?
They just mentioned that if Bruno is on that, football is for smart street players, and if he's done that and capitalized on that, he was more clever than us and the referee. I don't know, but he done it. It was a goal, so they took advantage of that. That's for football is for clever people.
Tom, Club London.
Mikel, you had Martinelli coming off the bench, obviously a big boost to see him back. Are you confident having that quality back when you've got games in the Champions League coming up? That could be a real game changer for you.
Yes, but I mean, we have to rely and we can do better with the players that we already have, and we have to do it consistently because we did it so well 3 days ago, 4 days ago, and it's about doing it again and again and again. What you did last week, it doesn't matter. It's very positive that with the ones that we have, we can do better in terms of what we produce in the final set.
Ruben was just in there saying that he wishes he had more Brunos in his team. Do you look at anyone in your team and think, I wish I had more of those guys?
I'm very happy with the ones that I have.
Simon, Evening Standard.
Mikel, you obviously got Gabby back early. Is there any chance of Bukayo coming back early?
With Gavi, it was a bit different, the kind of injury that he had, and we talked, I think, last week that he was much closer than B. After international break, let's see where he is. His progress is really good. He's really willing, as we can all imagine. So we are positive that in a few weeks, hopefully he will be back.
So when we heard from Ruben, he basically said he didn't want his team to play in a low block. That's not how he wants to play. Is there a worry for you that opponents, when they play Arsenal, seem to think a low block is how to stop them, and you sometimes struggle to break that down?
Well, but I think he mentioned it, and it was very clear that he didn't want to play that. But in the manner that we dominated the game, they didn't have another chance. And then he scored a goal, and they capitalized on that, and we were unable to score the second one.
James O'Petty.
Mikel, all season, people have asked you about number 9 and centre forward. But when you look at that last 20 metres of the pitch, it's actually the other areas where Arsenal can be better in terms of creativity and actually making those chances.
Yes, for sure. And that's the responsibility of all of us, and we don't want to put that into the 9. So I fully agree with you. That's the initiative that everybody has to take, especially when we attack against so much density. We've done it in the past, we've done it recently, but we have to do it consistently.
And this low block, I mean, as Simon said, it's becoming a real consistent thing that Arsenal come up against. Is your training now very geared around that in preparation?
Yes, and that's why as well another big part of that are set pieces, and we are another situation we generate that. So that's another tool that a few months ago, were exceptional and opening a lot of games. and we lost a lot of players up front. So we need to recover all those things as well because they are really helpful.
Okay, and finally we'll go to Jamie.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
The gap's 15 points. I know you have a game in hand now. I know you'll always fight for them, but deep down, do you feel the title race is over?
I don't want to say that, but today the frustration is that we haven't won our game. We know the urgency, and you're obligated to win every single match. You want to have any chance of doing that. I don't think it's the right moment to talk about that anyway.
Okay, everyone. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.